I just solved the posted room in FNAF Security Breach. In Security Breach, after escaping the newly shadowed Chica, Gregory wanders through large tunnels and a reused parking garage that has been morphed and built over by the Pizzaplex. This is a large area that finally leads up to a lore-filled area, a concrete fenced-off type area that leads us into the posted room, a room that is unlocked by going through two massive iron-type doors. Inside, we see posted notes strung about in 3 different sets, one written in binary, aka robot speak, broken up English, and lastly, most straightforward English, but still simple and childlike in nature. Many of these messages are childlike messages. Examples: me and my friend, party stuff, cake, ice cream. But what does this all mean? Well, to answer, we have to go to the Tales of the Pizzaplex books, namely the stories The Mimic and The Storyteller. Both stories are about a man named Edwin Murray, who has been with Fazbo for many years, and during his prime lived in a factory with his young son David. To keep David occupied during Edwin's work time, he created the endoskeleton known as the Mimic! The Mimic mimicked many of David's actions, and the two drew pictures on the ground while Edwin worked, and sometimes Edwin would join in. Years later, during the Pizzaplex era, David had passed on, and the Mimic 1 programming that Edwin placed in the Mimic is being used to control all the systems in the Pizzaplex. During Edwin's plan to investigate the Mimic 1, he is trapped and is dying. But before he does, he scribbles on post-it notes saying he's sorry to his dead son. I think that this posted room is a piece of Edwin's factory. The gravel leading to the big iron doors is just as described in the books, alongside workbenches and tools found in the parking garage nearby. It seems to all match up very nicely. Not only do these match up, but so do the actual sticky notes. I think these notes are from around the time of the original Mimic storyline. The 3 different text styles being David, Edwin, and of course the Mimic. Me and my friends show 2 human-like heads and a weird, almost staff-bot-like head, which I think is David's interpretation of his robotic friend. David's craving of childlike things like party and pizza is natural, as he as a child was very little friend. And Edwin may have taken David to Freddy's in the past. He did work for them after all, and of course David loves ice cream, as it's a repeating talking point in the Mimic story itself. Something else that I haven't seen anyone talk about is that right next to the Afton family dinner table is a painting on the wall. A poorly drawn painting of trees in a fall setting with a binary sticky note on it. This might seem pretty random, but it's not. In the early chapters of The Mimic, the story notes that Edwin's tiny apartment that he built above factory is littered with drawings by David. It is also almost fallish in the story. This could be a leftover David painting, or the Mimic drawing like David once did, right next to the mimicking Afton family. Him maybe trying to regain that family he once lost? But there are some questions left. Why is one of the pictures a security guard? And why are some of the notes saying, "This is my home, leave"? Was the Mimic here during the time of the Pizzaplex? Well, I don't think so. Kind of. No, the real Mimic is down and around the FNAF 6 pizzeria. But you know who chases us right into this room? Vanny. Vanessa was the Mimic 1 programming controlling core. Vanessa, who is also a security guard. What if Vanny was in here, drawing her other half on notes while creating the Nightmare staff bots, which we can see littered around the area? The "this is my home, leave" is literally the Mimic 1 programming, writing through Vanny's hand, telling her to leave this place alone. This is literally his home. He was literally close. All that combined is what I think I saw from posted. But what do you think? Please let me know in the comments, and Faz, wrench that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.